My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slay the Spire, where we're going to be doing the daily climb. The Ironclad is going to be the character we're going to be running. It is the March 26th, 2019 daily climb. Cursed run, started combat. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced by the Cursed Key, Darkstone Periapt, and the Duvu Doll. Diverse, cards are not restricted by your character, and resting at rest sites heals 100% of your HP, but costs 5 of your max HP from Night Terrors. Okay, so it looks like an average score on this is like 1200. So I want a maximum elite path, and I also want as many question marks as I can pick up while I'm fighting those elites. Triple strike the backliner and even defend. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to want as many question marks as possible while I'm even going and fighting these elites, just because those question marks could offer us curses. Rampage, keep the deck relatively thin. You don't really want to do that in a deck that has the Cursed Key, because you're gonna put a bunch of curses in the deck. So keeping a thin deck and having a bunch of curses in the deck just means like half of your deck is unplayable. Recycle isn't that good either. Even when upgraded, it's only 0 cost, and then when it's why that's happening, but then when it's 0 cost, it is still not going to give you any energy back when you burn a curse with it. Okay, actually really pleased that I got 2 defense there. Oddly Smooth Stone started combat with 1 dex. Nice. We actually have a lot more defense than this build usually can really expect to have. And I typically go like really aggressive when I get the curses modifier rather than bother with defense at all. Anger is really good here. I have to go for the elites. Ooh, both of my upgraded defense and a clumsy in the opening hand. That's really rough. I've got to remember, I'm not healing at the end of each combat. I was expecting that I was because we're playing the Ironclad, right? But we're not that kind of Ironclad. We've traded our opening relic already. So, I just want to wake up the enemy with the vulnerability on them. I mean, turn worked out basically perfectly for us as far as I'm concerned. This gives us enough defense this turn. Flame barrier, yeah, that's enough defense. Sweet. It's now pretty likely that I actually get to kill the Lagavulin without taking any damage here. Don't imagine too many builds did that. Okay. Tiny chests, upon pickup gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Those treasure chests still give us curses, so this is really good for us. Those. I was thinking about just attacking again and then using the fire potion to split the enemy a bit. We have an easy enough time killing them. And I only would have saved 7 HP there. Fire potion can save a lot more than that. Malaise, clothesline hologram. Probably not going to take Malaise, and then probably just not going to take any rares. Get the pauper modifier. Let us easily romp through this floor, it looks like. Flying knee. Self-repair? I mean, considering how aggressive I am, sure. Preserved insect. Enemy in elite fights, or enemies in elite fights rather, have 25% less HP. That's obviously incredible for us. I just hunt elites when I have builds like this. Bloodletting hologram stack, no thank you. Let's go for the 2 more elites that are available on this floor. It's not a great opening. It looks like we're probably not going to kill the gremlin knob in time to prevent it dealing damage to us. Almost. Enemy down, and Dreamcatcher whenever you rescue, add a card to your deck, as well as Endless Agony. Just a fair hit of extra damage for us. Sweet. Turn 1 kill on that slaver as well. Perfected strike? No, because I'm diverse, I'm not going to find enough strikes to really justify picking that up. Auto shields is really good as like a singular defensive card for a very, very aggressive deck. So I'm very glad, I'm very glad to see that. Next hand's not going to be great, but as long as I have the auto shields in it, it's pretty good. We didn't get auto shields. Rough. Hey, never mind. I got auto shields. I thought I didn't for a second there, but it was just a glitch. Turns out we did get it. You are kidding me. I got both of my copies of auto shields in this hand in particular. Fine. 25 score modifier for killing that enemy without taking damage. Bottle Tornado, Rip and Tears, pretty good. For single target damage for this deck. We'll take it. Bottle Tornado for the self-repair, probably not really into that. If I hadn't taken the self-repair, this would be a different relic, because bottles can't show up if you don't have anything to bottle with them. Yeah, I don't really want the self-repair on my opening hands. Ideally, my opening hands are basically just all damage. Self-repair is what I want to play on the turn that I kill the enemy, basically. Sweeping Beam. I do need a little bit more AoE in this deck. And I definitely want to pad out the effects of... Definitely upgrade that bash for the elite fights. For the elite fights, for the boss fight, rather. Definitely need help padding out the effects of the curses that are going to be in the deck. So this is unfortunately just an awful combat for us. We've come into it with way too much HP. Meaning the enemy is doing giant attacks on turn 2. But also we drew most of our defense in the opening hand, which is really rough. We should still be able to get through the fight pretty easily, but... You know, it's not the best it could have been, is what I'm saying, I guess. There's a theoretical world in which I could have perfected this one. Alright. Bludgeon is garbage for us. We want many small attacks, not singular large attacks. Regret being our only bad curse is really good. I mean, Clumsy is the best curse I could have gotten. Injury is probably second best. We'll take Seek just for pulling the right cards out of the draw pile. I don't want to remove the curses from the deck. Ideally, I want 5 of them, or even more, right? I have the Duvu Dolls. They're my source of strength. I probably don't want to remove Strikes and Defense from the deck either, just because that increases the saturation of the curses. Healing 3 for every 5 cards in my deck every time I go to a rest site. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a bunch of cards to this deck, so makes a bunch of sense. Okay, so there's a 3 elite path again. Yeah, pretty non-negotiable. I can open with 4 question marks or a shop and 2 question marks. I probably go 4 question marks just for the sake of the tiny chest, possibly giving me another relic as well as another curse at the same time. Ideally, I should have played the strike first there. I would have gotten 1 more plated armor off of the enemy. We also do need like a relatively cheap source of vulnerability. We're currently missing that. Shrug It Off is a pretty big singular block with a card draw. I mean, it's difficult not to take that. If I offer Seek here, I can get the Pauper bonus back as well as 10 max HP. Having a giant amount of max HP is really, really good for builds that are incredibly aggressive, because it means that, especially in the late game, you don't have to block. As long as your enemy takes longer to deal 100 damage to you than you take to deal, 500 or whatever it is to them, it's fine. Blade Dance is pretty good when upgraded here. Yeah, give me the curse. Nice. We also got bag preparation at the start of combat. Draw 2 additional cards. Makes our opening hand more reliable. We'll upgrade all the strikes and defense. Easy choice there for me. Ooh, dagger spray in the opening hand as well. Beautiful. Oh, what a great turn for us. Full defense, killed all of the chumps. And I'm probably going to have the Gremlin Leader killed next turn. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, just a lovely fight. Runic Dodecahedron, if your HP is full, gain energy at the start of your turn. That is very commonly true for us. I do need some card draw to help mitigate the effect of those curses, right? So that I can draw into worthwhile hands. Go for the eyes to weaken an enemy as well as deal some time. I think I do just take the go for the eye. I was trying to justify taking the backflip there, though. So having the self-repair in the deck to try and keep us at max HP is really important now that we have the Runic Dodecahedron. And all of these other defensive pickups that I made earlier on in this run have suddenly become much more important as well. So here I'll lose 2, but I'll heal 7 at the end of the combat, and we're fine again. Pre-upgraded Steam Barrier. I mean, come on. Steroid Potion, probably the strongest thing that I'm currently holding, actually. Okay. Sweet. We got the vulnerabilities set up on turn 1. That's a giant barrier already surmounted. And yeah, should just be able to kind of dig our way into lethal. That's the second perfect that I've gotten here as well. Self-forming clay, whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn, as well as nothing. Bottled Lightning, upon pickup, choose a skill. Started to combat that in your opening hand. Seek obviously would have been the perfect thing to put here. But otherwise, I kind of do just want like an auto shields. But my opening hand is also 7 cards large, so maybe I put a Steam Barrier in there just as 8 block on turn 1. Yeah. Having a 0-cost card in that hand is more important just because of... A sec. Okay. Having a 0-cost in the opening hand is only important just because I don't have enough enough energy to spend on all of the things that I get in an opening hand. So I might as well lower the cost of that hand by including some lower cost cards. So you have a second Regret in the deck now, which isn't great, but pre-upgraded Cloak and Dagger is pretty good. 7 block as well as 18 damage. Split in 9s. It's pretty good. I can't believe I keep getting Dagger Spray on turn 1 of this combat in particular. Very pleased with it. Playing the Steam Barrier here just reduces the amount of damage I take by Regret by 1. Or rather, 2 Regret by 1. I'm pretty desperately looking for like Shuriken or Kunai right now. Either of those is just incredible for us. We play so many attacks. Basically nothing but. Lantern started combat with additional energy. That'll help offset the cost of the extra cards from Bag of Preparation as well. Beautiful. There's the Seek again. I don't think I take it this time, though. I think I will stick with the Pauper bonus for having no rare cards in the deck. Do I want Uppercut? No, I want cheaper Vulnerability. Let's get the upgrade on the Blade Dance. Bag of Marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Great. Huge, incredible, giant pickup for us right there. I can get myself an extra point of strength by using Dolly's Mirror to duplicate a Clumsy here. I've also got Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50%. I'm actually going to take that. I'll take the Pen Nib, and I will take the Dolly's Mirror, and I will put it on a Clumsy as well. Extra point of strength. And 6 extra max HP. Let's upgrade the defensive card here, actually. Alright. Can I be fully defended on turn 1? Hell yes, I can. In fact, not only can I be fully defended on turn 1, I probably am not going to be defended on any of my other turns now. There go so many of our defensive cards. Oh. Didn't perfect the first boss. We weren't going to just start perfecting them out of nowhere. Burn 2 Clumsies out of the deck at the very least there, though. Skip the enemy. Unfortunately, the vulnerability and frailty would last with us, but again, we've already taken damage in this combat, so it doesn't matter past this point. We've taken damage. We can't untake that damage, and there's no modifier for taking damage in a fight, but not taking that much. As soon as you take your first hit, you're not perfecting the fight. Whatever. Alright. So easy kill. That was a normality that we just picked up there, which is awful. All for One does pick up all of the copies of Anger in my discard pile, as well as Go for the Eyes. Sure. Black Star. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. I mean, none of these are energy, and I am going to be going for a bunch of elites next floor, so... I mean, I'm always going to be going for a bunch of elites in the dailies. There's only one path with 2 elites. I could go to an early shop. I could also just completely ignore it. Is there a late shop? So here's the early shop. Here's question mark, rest, question mark, elite, space, question mark, space, question mark. Sorry. Elite. It's really good. That's just easy lethal on turn 1 right there. Iron Wave? Yeah, I'll actually take it. It's 15 damage, 8 block for 1 energy. Shame. Neat. Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. Might get 10 curses before the end of this run. Ooh, yeah, no, I wanted that. Just instantly kill everyone with the Pen Nib. Probably none. Unfortunately, this is also pretty garbage. So I should probably just add as many cards as I possibly can to my deck here, right? 2. I could have added 3 if I took the loop and the body slam as well, but I wasn't interested. So now I only spend 32 on the red mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Damn pleased about that. Let's get the anger upgraded, since I'm going to be bringing it back a lot of the time. Oh, fight for a rare relic. Of course I am. Of course I'm going to do that. Apparently I now have an orb generating card in the deck because... Did I take an orb generating card? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Don't know why I've been given an orb slot now, though. Do I have any way to generate anything that would go in an orb slot here? I don't think I do. Oh well. Dead Branch, whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand? Sure. Battle Trance is really good, but backstabbing the opening hand for this deck? Yes. Fear Potion... Oh god, look at those potions as well. 5 strength on the first turn, as well as applying vulnerability. Although vulnerability is already applied on the first turn here, so not super impactful. Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills as well as Strawberry, raise your max HP by 7. Take another Blade Dance, and Warpaint hits nothing. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, gain an energy. guess Go for the Eye is getting an extra turn of Weaken is probably the most impactful thing there. Art of War, if you... Yeah. Alright, Art of War is useless for us, but if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. Oh, yes. Those circumstances where I don't play attacks. Thank you, Dead Branch, for getting us the kill on turn 1 there. Vajra, start each combat with 1 strength. Shuriken, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Drop the Fear Potion to get a Steroid Potion. Take a leap, get a deck of 40 cards here. This is incredible. This is just so much power. This is like unreasonably powerful. Is there any way to kill you with... No. Without using the pen nib. Pretty immediately became obvious that that was a bad idea. Sword Boomerang is so much damage for us. I'm really glad we picked it up there. Hell, I even get the kill on the Jawworm. Surprised that is the Jawworm in the back line. No need for any of those. And now we'll Smith once more. Am I fighting? Don't win Deca, so just upgrade AoE cards. Okay. Now, do anything in my hand, or rather, does anything in my hand currently give me a debuff? No. But it could, is the problem. So I'm gonna Steroid Potion. I'll leave the Ancient Potion until the absolute end of the turn, but I've got to remember to cast it. Ooh. That's a 52 damage Shiv. That's a lot of Shiv. If I want to keep my max HP, I can Sever Soul here. And that max HP is just an extra energy for us. Alright, I'm going to Sever Soul. Burns all of those cards as well, so... to generate a ridiculous amount of other cards. None of them that I was super into. Oh well. Play the Ancient Potion now, which will keep the 10 strength from the 2 Steroid Potions there. Should just have lethal next turn. 112 in a single hit, so that's also our overkill if we didn't already have it. 12 curses by the end of the run, and 1262. Yeah, I'm probably on the second page with a score like that. So yeah, things we could have done better. Beyond perfect. I don't know how I would have gotten that. I mean, against the first boss, it would have just been taking more damage before I got to the Hexaghost, so their second attack didn't do so much damage that I would never be able to block it. We already got overkill. Probably not likely to get... We got overkill. Wait, did I get rid of Pauper? I did. I picked up All for One. Yeah. So Pauper actually would have given me 50 more, if I recall correctly. I think Pauper was 50. Which would have put me on the front page. Yeah, so if I just did not take that All for One and managed to remind myself of that, I would just be here at the bottom of the front page. Like 19-ish. That's okay, though. I'm kind of comfortable with where I was. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you again.